10 best stretches for your body. Subscribe to my channel and press the bell icon. Hamstrings stretch. Important after any leg or cardio workout. If the hamstrings have not been stretched properly, this will cause tightness when walking or standing and can easily lead to a pulled hamstring when continuing with other exercises. Standing up, put your right leg out astride in front out, the heel on the floor, and the foot flat pointing diagonally upwards. Bend the left knee so your thighs are parallel. Shift your weight to the left leg and place your hands on the left thigh above the knee, for support. Lower your torso until you feel a stretch in the right hamstring. Your pelvis should be tilted upwards, so your backside arches out and up to engage the hamstring. The back should remain straight and flat. Repeat with the other leg. Quads stretches. Particularly after squats or leg exercises, or a bike workout, stretching out the front thigh muscles. The major muscle of the leg is important to keep the major muscle of the leg working smoothly and fluidly. Stand tall with feet parallel at hip width apart and then lift your right heel, holding it with your right hand, bringing it towards your buttocks. Keep the pelvis in a neutral position and gently press the foot into your hand, keeping the knees close together. It doesn't matter if you're stretching thighs in front of the supporting one, this indicates tightness, as long as you feel a stretch. Swap sides. If you need to stretch further, keep your knees together, move the pelvis forward and squeeze the buttocks. Hip flexors stretches. From a lurch position on the floor, with the right foot forward, take your passed on back knee to the floor with the lower leg reached out behind it, and change your position so your pelvis is in unbiased and your right leg twisted at a right point. You can uphold yourself with your hands on the floor or on the front thigh, not the knee. Incline toward the stretch by moving your weight to the right leg and pushing your body ahead. You ought to feel a stretch along the front of the left thigh and hip. Trade legs and stretch the left hip. You can add a back stretch to this development by tracking down your equilibrium, raising your arms up and behind your head, and curving your back with them. Calf stretches. Remaining before a wall, take a rush forward with the left leg, keeping the right leg straight out behind you, with the heel on the floor. It is vital that your heel stays planted. The feet should both be pointing straightforwardly forward or the toes pointing somewhat inwards. Utilize the wall for help and keep your pelvis in accordance with your back. Your bum ought not to be standing out. Presently stand on a stage or control with your right heel covering its back edge. Twist at the knees and hips and, keeping a large portion of your weight on the left leg, tenderly press the right heel down, at the same time pulling the toes up. Rehash both stretches on the left leg. Gluteals stretches. Sitting on the floor, put your right leg across your left leg, simply over the knee, so the highest point of your level right foot ought to be lined up with your left leg. Arrive at your right arm through the hole between your right and left legs and get your left shin alongside your left hand. Twisting your left knee, carry your passed on knee nearer to your chest, alongside the right leg, and untruth your back on the floor. It will feel as though you're doing some type of karate hold, keeping your legs near the chest. You ought to feel a stretch in the glutes and external thighs. Switch legs in hand and loosen up the left glute. Lower back stretches. Start down on the ground, hands under shoulders, knees under hips, and head in accordance with the spine. To begin with, broaden the spine by angling the back delicately, opening the chest, lifting the head, and shifting the hip bones in reverse. Stop, then revisit the beginning situation into an adjusted position, dropping the head, opening the rear of the shoulders, and tucking the hips under. Delicately pull in the stomach. In yoga, this is known as the feline and cow, as when you do the principal development you curve your back like a cow, and opposite inwards bending the back like a feline. Chest stretches. Stand in a neutral position with fingers interlocked, bend your back, palms facing inward, and now reverse the hands, flipping them outwards, so the palms are facing the ground. Push your interlocked hands towards the floor, bringing the shoulder blades together and backward. Stick your chest out as you do this movement to ensure the chest muscles are stretched in a backward direction. Upper back stretches. Clasp your hands together, palms facing your body, and push the arms away from you, feeling a stretch along the back of the shoulders and upper back. Imagine you are holding a large barrel and it is expanding, pulling the shoulder blades forwards. Aim to make your upper back into a C shape. The general movement aims to move the shoulder blades away from each other. Sometimes curving the back cover can help get this shape but keep the core engaged when doing so. Triceps stretches. Raise your right arm overhead, palms facing behind you, and allow the upper arm to drop down behind your back. Your right palm should be facing the back of your neck. Now take the left hand up and gently push the right elbow back until you feel a stretch along the back of the right arm. If this doesn't work, you can let your left hand drop to your side, and reach behind so the back of your hand is against your back. Join the hands together and gently pull down with your left hand to feel the stretch in the back of your right arm. Swap sides. Shoulder stretches. Bring your right arm across the body, just below shoulder height, and use your left hand, holding above the right elbow, to gently press the arm towards the chest. You can use the upper back muscle to push the shoulder forward and down to engage the shoulder muscle more and stretch the upper back. Don't hunch the shoulders up when doing the stretch and swap sides. If this isn't enough of a stretch, hold onto a frame or pole with your right hand, the right arm coming across the body in a similar fashion, and twist the upper body to the right, keeping hold of the bar or frame, until you feel a stretch. Subscribe my channel and press the bell icon for new video update.